Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
The Workbook window displays the currently selected spreadsheet file. Whichever sheet that you select from the Spreadsheet Titles section is shown in the Workbook window. You do almost all of your work in this window. A single spreadsheet in a workbook stores information much like a database table. A single sheet in a workbook is arranged as a grid that contains 256 columns and 65,536 rows. The first 26 columns are labeled A through Z. After that, they are named AA through AZ, then BA through BZ, and so on. The rows are simply sequentially numbered, starting from 1 and continuing down to 65,536. Now, the intersection of a column and a row is called a cell. Cells are where you enter information. They're referenced by their column and row location within the spreadsheet using an identification known as a cell address. For example, the first cell in the upper left corner of the spreadsheet is always called cell A1 because it is in column A, row 1. To the right of that is cell B1 because it's in column B, row 1. That is how you refer to a specific cell in a spreadsheet. Just combine the column letter with the row number. Now, you can only enter data into the currently selected cell, and you can tell which cell is selected because it has a thick black border around it, and its cell address appears in the name box in the formula bar. The column and row heading for the active cell will also appear bolded, or orange in 2003. It was purple if you're using XP. You only have one active cell available for data entry at a time. Make sure in whichever cell you put information that you leave the cell, moving your cursor out of the cell or picking a different one to make it active to continue data entry. You can scroll throughout the spreadsheet, but you're only able to enter data into the currently selected cell. So even if you've scrolled 100 columns to the right and your active cell is A1, that's where your entry would be made if you typed. You can also select multiple cells if you simply want to manipulate the information already contained inside of them. For instance, you can click and drag to select everything from A1 through A10, and then add their values together. We will look at selecting and manipulating ranges of data a little bit later on in this class.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.